Welcome back to Humankind, probably the last episode of this Let's Play. We've just researched the steam engine. So simple elements, water, heat and a piston come together as Humankind learns to turn steam pressure into rotational force. This gives me the coal resource that we can now have, and it also gives me the +5 industry bonus per adjacent maker quarters with the train station building. Now, also, we are on the 4th place, so we kind of like started quite low there. Oh, 5th again. It changes with the turn right now. So my goal is still to reach the 3rd place there somehow, and the Aztecs are kind of like in the way for that. So this might be my target then, get them down. However, oh, actually it's the Persians now, sorry, yes. The Persians, and I don't think they're that strong anymore, right? They're a bit scattered around the world. So I'm now moving my units here up from Belum to the border towards the Persians. That's those guys there. Let's just see. And I'm of course still continuing to train more units. We should really be training a few units in Capua though before we go to war with anyone, because that's going to hurt us there a bit. So let's already put some light infantry there in the queue for new Capua though. That's going to be quite important. Oh, wait a second. We also have this new building there. The train station. Servicing military units. This railroad station can be constructed beyond city limits, but helps augment industrial production when built next to industrial areas. And also, I think it does something with my unit transportation. Another at the cost of 1 unit. Travel instantly from one train station to another. This is really powerful. So let's try to get this train station here close to my maker quarters, right? So over there, over two, okay, only 2 we can have so far. Let's have it here for New Capua. And then let's have it up here in Belum as well, the train station. Because that allows me to, to basically transport my troops up here down to New Capua in an instant without having them to go down all the way. Let's just see that we can use 2 maker quarter adjacencies there, at least. I would like to have that really quickly. That's a pretty cool building. Colonization applies a status subservient on captured cities. Gives me 10 money and 10 industry for 10 turns. Let's replace this one. That's a forced civic, by the way, but the penalty is not so bad. Right, Capua. A bit more money might be good, because we are actually training a lot of troops at the moment. Oh, that would be interesting. Does the train station work across continents? Can we have the units in New Capua being shipped to Capua directly? I would like to know this. And for that, let's build another train station here. Should be adjacent though to any maker quarters down here, at least to at least add a bit of industry bonuses there. Now with the Egyptians we could have a new unit, the customs union, for a bit more income, but they don't want that. Alright, doesn't matter.
Neither interesting nor desirable.
No more stuff that we need from them though. The Zulu, do we have something with them? Yeah, they still want Belum. I'm not giving it to them. Get lost. Osmosis events happening. The Mexicans have gained the renown as merchants. The Mexicans? Who's Mexican? It's a bit complicated when they're changing their culture so often. Atuser does get another civic osmosis. The trade, -10 required. I'm going to refuse this. And instead we're going to have another commons quarter for a bit more of that stability. It's not looking good up there though. Aqueduct gives me +20 stability right away. And those guys, let's wait up here for that attack. So there's the bear, the Persians. The Persians. Down here they are as well, so they will try to go for New Capua then. And on that continent, they're down here in the south. They would have to cross the Babylonians, and I think they don't do that. And they have an alliance with the Babylonians. So they could travel through. And that means I need to be ready in Rome, where basically we have all my troops already. But I will need to train a few more troops. Since we have the money, I might want to upgrade a few of my units there. Some of them are really weak. So this is where we're using the money for right now. Praetorian Guards to the line infantry should give us a nice bonus there on top. The Babylonians are, by the way, fighting with bombers already. But they're no threat to us anymore, I think, at least. Do we have a crisis? More and more. Alright, by the way, it's interesting to know that we're in the 17th century and we have a pollution of 23.9k. The total atmosphere pollution is that. The Babylonians are pushing out the most of that, and the effect of that is pretty dramatic. So minus 50 stability on all cities and minus 10 food on all cities. This is kind of like an endgame crisis that happens. This pollution system. It's a bit strange though, because I can't really do anything about it. And I'm just getting this very, very big stability, negative stability from pollution for in every turn, minus 50. That is pretty harsh. We can still counter that, but I still don't really understand why it's working like that. Anyway, we have lots of troops in Rome, so I can protect my city here against the Persians. And over here, we might attack them soon.
Connect distant lands. Transfer goods and travelers at unthinkable speeds.
Now we have the train
Hopefully, the
stations.
lounge car
Where
is
they
well stocked.
finished now? Let's just check this one. In Belum, we have it. So over here, that's a nice train station. And this one now is connecting it, even though we can't see it, right here to New Capua, where we've already finished it. Nope, there it is. I would really like to have that train station here finished before anything else. In Pompeii, our money... We could still add some more money districts. And perhaps an infrastructure project for that. 10% more money for Pompeii. And in Belum, once again, 10% science increase. These are some really cool projects that we would have available here right now. 10% more money with the bank. Let's build the bank. And then I still have the forge and the manufactory for more industry boosting. And then we're pushing for line infantry. And that's probably the end of development for Belum. Nisa, for the science. It's all for the science. So we still have something here. But it's very far away. Because we don't have that much industry, really. Just a lot of science. Let's boost a bit more into science, to be honest, because that's basically all I want. I should, because the stability penalty from that pollution system is really harsh. I should probably add a few more common quarters here to increase stability. In Nesa, we do have the aqueduct. Yep, it's already being built. So no worries on that side. The whole map is going to be plastered with districts. The whole map is only consisting of districts then, of cities, right? So this is, when we look at the Babylonians, for example. A bit more oil. I could purchase some, oh, that's very expensive though. I cannot trade with anyone else anymore, I think, right? So because we're all plastered with crisis now, upon crisis. There's also nothing here. The English, which are now the Mexicans. We have the crisis with them. I'm going to refuse, of course. And the Mexicans changed their attitude toward us. And we're at war with the Mexicans. Alright. War declared by the Mexicans. First of all, I need to see where they are. So they're here. Oh, they're bordering us in New Capua. So this is probably where I should be getting some units out then soon. And in Capua itself... Let's add a few more money districts. And by the way, let's also push more people into the money here. Scientific method is the next one that we have. So this distills thousands. Oh, there were some English units right there. Oh, and some new units here appear. I don't know. They were kind of like missed or lost out there. Scientific method though, that's really important. And now we can go with... I need to push out my tree there, because I would really like to upgrade my units there still. Perhaps, yes, we can actually go to trench warfare right now, and this gives me the heavy machine gun. I want them. So we are going to upgrade them, if possible. 10 more turns, we can actually do this. We can actually do this, yes. There's nothing else here anymore. The electricity is pretty good. especially because of the coal generator that gives me +1 food, money, science, and industry for every quarter that I have. That is a huge bonus here. Unfortunately, we're not getting that far. Even though I'm already pushing for all of that industry. Yeah, let's go with the food on the market because we lack that food. And then probably the money on the market there as well. Another trophy, produce at least 500 money per turn in a city. In a single city. This is... What kind of city is that? It's not Rome, right? It must be in the New World because there we have so much... Ah, yep, it's Belum. Right. And New Capua has also finished the train station, so we can now move those units over there in an instant. And I would like to try this one out. First of all, those units get there to New Capua right away. And then let's just check this one. There has been an unsettling turbulence to the weather in recent years. The seasons seem less reliable than they once did. Oh, well, you think with that kind of pollution, though scorned by many of their peers, several preeminent scientists argue that the emissions of increasing industrialization are causing the planet temperature to rise. They claim the disruption will grow far more severe if rapid actions are not taken. Investigate. Act. We do get -25 industry. Let's investigate this one. This one gives me a bit of science booster, but also a bit of money penalty. But it's fine, and it leads to more events, which I would probably like to do. Now, we're still at war over here, and we're moving already some units over there, but I'm also training units now soon then. And I'm not really expecting a bigger attack here, to be honest. So we could, of course, conquer. They have like 4 cities here. By the way, that would be not possible, I think, with the city cap. Anyway, let's move the troops down here because we have some conquest to do. Those guys and those guys, let's screw the Aztecs for now. Or the Persians. Yep, the Persians. And move the troops down. Next event for the inconvenient troops. After long and careful study, your scientists present the results of the studies into the effects of an ever hotter Earth. Their findings make for bleak reading. Flash fires and coastal flooding will ravage. There is a window of opportunity in which to prevent this, though the cost of change will be high. Should we act while we still can? I mean, the Babylonians are probably producing 3 times as much as we are. Let's just check this one. Yes, we are at 85 pollution. The Babylonians are at 35,000. At 35,000, so they're the top polluters. It doesn't matter what we do, right? But we could pay 400 to get an overproductive city. So 10 city, 10 industry on each non-besieged city. Let's go with that. A bit of money we can always spend for something. And we finished now the next train stations. So there's another one coming up. And I think, where are the English still? No English are coming. And we still need to finish that train station here. And we finally finished the machinery. So we could basically now most likely upgrade then our heavy infantry and stuff like that to some machine guns. Also with that we have unlocked the the research institute here. To understand the deepest secrets of nature, we must empower greatest scientists, giving them all the resources they need. So this one is getting us a very important one here. Especially also it gives us 140 fame. Alright, let's go with that. And then the bombers, these are the fighters. Not something here anymore. We only have 23 turns left, so I'm not going with long-term investments anymore. A bit of fame boost, perhaps. That might be nice. Alright, it's time to attack the British. Let's just wait, or the English. Let's just wait for one more
You have
turn.
reached the end of an ideology axis.
Oh,
Of
and
all
we've
the
also
epithets
maximized
other
now one of our
empires
civics here. We have now reached Homeland, so we're full into Homeland. This gives me +2 combat strength on units. And we also reached the end of Liberty. That gives me +4 influence on emblematic districts. And we get the progress, that's another 10% science on city or outposts. So pretty good bonuses there. For collectivism, we still need one more turn to reach the 10% industry on city or outpost. So that is another pretty cool thing here that we still will hopefully achieve. Here I'm just waiting now so my last reinforcements can arrive, so we can use all of them for that siege here. The English declared war on us, but they're not attacking for some reasons. So I would really like to, well, put their war score down there as good as possible, or as much as possible. So there we have those units. Let's move them in. So we should be getting some good numbers here now. And yes, and even though the numbers are so high, I'm certainly not going with the instant resolution. So we're doing this the manual way once again. We have a lot of infantry units now that I can just basically push there to the front. Those here, where's the flag? There's the flag. Right, there we actually have some nice defense around us. Some natural defense. And I'm basically pushing them all forward there. Flanking wise, there's not that much going to happen. And those units perhaps here to the front to attack. So the English are fighting with what? They're fighting with draftees. They are the butchers of the town, I think. And we might just try to attack them as much as possible. Obviously, where's the flag? There's the flag. So I will move in now here and here. Can we attack over that? No, we can't. This one. This one. Because we want to get that flag ASAP in order to take that city. Let's attack those units here. This is not possible. Line of sight is not working here. But this should be possible at least with another unit down here. And I might just move them over there. Even though they might take some damage, we can still attack them quickly. At the same time, in Hattusa, we still need to... Ooh, stability at least is going up again. And so is the science bonus that we get out of that. There's no more science research, so I might just go ahead and get some more science districts on the way. This one here would though destroy a monument that we have there. So I'm not doing that even though the bonus is quite high. We still have some more places over there. Let's end the turn and see what they are doing. Taking a lot of damage, that is. They don't really have a chance against my gunners that are fighting even if they're getting attacked. Very nice. I think it's time to move in here. Into that city there. Let's attack those. And with those. And then we take the flag. So that we're holding it now. And here we basically just attack them. As is. Perfect. And I think that's it. I think we don't even need to take the flag here. Perhaps we still have a melee unit somewhere. Unfortunately, we don't. Mexicans, one more attack. Boom, that's it. And we have taken that city. So that's what comes when you don't attack English. I'm telling it the English people. And now we just need to move over here to Nivarias to take the next city. And finally, they're losing some war support there. We do have finally now also the heavy machine gun. So this unit here I would like to use. Unfortunately, the game ends in 20 turns. I would really like to continue because I think we have a very good chance of actually winning wars here now with all that tech. Getting some more science osmosis events out there. I take it. Perfect. Thank you. And here as well, another 1000 research points to further boost the research. Money is fine. Influence is fine. I think we have enough influence to found another city if we had. Yeah, we probably could do it over here then. Okay, the English are attacking here with quite a few units, so I should think we do the manual battle in this one here. Very strange deployment. It's all happening, by the way, on territory of the Persians somehow. And let's just see. I mean, I only do really have 2 types of units there, so it's more or less the same to me. I would still, of course, like to use some of them closer there so we can fire more often. Fortunately, I can't stand on the mountain there, so that's not something. Let's move a few more over there. Let's definitely also let some of them stand on the river, because if you attack a river tile, you get a nice penalty there. And that's something I would like to use. And yes, the British or the English once again using all their longbowmen there for attack. Which is a very, very strong unit now that I think about it. It's my side. On my turn, let's just see. We can attack over there. boom, off they go. Let's retreat with that unit there. Definitely want to save them, and let's move in with one of my melee units there as well. Boy, there's lots of them. But we can take them out so well. Very nice. That was some decent damage over there. We still have some units there with movement. This one, we could move to the front. Let's do that. And I think this unit here also. Oh, those musketeers are pretty strong against the halberds. I haven't upgraded them yet. We're still going to move in because we had a nice combat bonus there. Seriously, I'm really hating those longbowmen that can fire from like 4 tiles away. Okay, another unit that has been badly damaged. I'm moving it out. It's important to get rid of those melee units though. Very good. Perfect. So now we can move my units a bit closer to those archers. Very good. Down again. So it's really just those guys here now. And we're doing a good amount of damage there. Have we lost the unit so far? I don't think so. I think we've moved them away there all the time. There's still a veteran unit that we can use to move closer to the city gates there. Let's just see what they're doing again. I think they still have 2, 3 units. 4 units that are coming out of the fog there all the time. There we've definitely lost a unit now though. So that's a pity, but other than that, we should be doing fine. There is another one that we can surprise from behind. Probably doing it here again. That's not working anymore, right? It's fine though. And our turn once more, and I think this is just really formal victory now. I mean, of course, the English are taking heavy damage here and will further drop on their war score. And here we finally enter the city as well. Do we take the... No, it's just a battle at the city. It's not the battle for the city, unfortunately. Right? So nothing more that we can really do other than win this massive battle. Destroy as many units as possible on their side. So that the siege is fine. We've lost 1 unit and they've lost 13. Now, I call that a very, very successful battle overall. And the city of Nivarias is now available to us because basically the defensive forces are gone. We could attack this now. But I'm going to wait for my units to refresh at least for 1 turn. And yep, also heal up. Some of them we could upgrade right away. Perfect. And they do get their full health right on top of that. So let's just do it with them. Right? As many of them as possible. And then we continue here. Stay tuned.